Banjarmasin is the capital of South Kalimantan, Indonesia. It is located on a delta island near the junction of the Barito and Martapura rivers. As a result, Banjarmasin is sometimes called the River City. Its population was 625,395 at the 2010 census. Economy. Main economic sectors include transportation and communication, processing industries and trade and commerce. Main processing industries are plywood, rattan and rubber manufacturing. Administration. The city of Banjarmasin is divided into 5 districts, listed below with their population at the 2010 census. Infrastructure and transport. Banjarmasin is served by the Siam Sudan Noor Airport, located about 25 kilometers outside the town. The town is served by a deep-water port, Trisakti Harbour, which is the center of the Barito Basin. Exports include rubber, pepper, timber, petroleum, coal, gold, and diamonds. Passenger ships and ferries to and from Java also carry their operation here. The city is laced with flood-prone waterways, and many houses are built on rafts or stilts over the water. The waterways are also used for travel, using relatively small rowboats. Demographics. 96% of the population is Muslim. Other religions include Protestants, Catholics, Hindus and Buddhists. Banjaris are the majority in the city, with Javanese, Maduris and other ethnics are the minority. The city is the home of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Banjarmasin. History. Nan Serene was an ancient kingdom in South Kalimantan, but soon it was replaced by Buddhist kingdom of Tanjung Puri. In the 14th century, Banjarmasin was part of the Hindu kingdoms of Nagaradipur and Nagaradihar, a vassal of Majapahit, but Pangeran Samudera converted to become a Muslim in the 15th century. Following this, Banjarmasin was founded at the junction of the Barito and Martapura rivers on the 24th of September 1526. The Dutch opened trade there in 1606. The British controlled the city for several brief periods. The British East India Company started trading with the city, which they called Tam Borneo or Tom Borneo, in 1614. In 1703 the EIC established a factory there, which the inhabitants destroyed 4 years later. The EIC attempted, highly unsuccessfully, to trade with the city between 1736 and 1746. And then in 1747, the Sultan signed a treaty with the Dutch giving them a trade monopoly. In 1787 it became a Dutch protectorate. Banjarmasin remained the region's capital until the onset of the Banjarmasin War in 1859, when the Dutch headquarters were moved to Martapura. The Hikayat Banjar is the chronicle of Banjarmasin. This text, also called the History of Lambung Mangkurat, contains the history of the kings of Banjar and of Kota Waringin in southeast and South Borneo respectively. In 1930 the city's population was 66,000 and reached 444,000 in 1990. Banjarmasin was the capital of Dutch Borneo. It was therefore an objective for the Japanese during Japanese occupation of Indonesia during World War II. Banjarmasin was occupied on 10 February 1942. Greater Banjarmasin. The metropolitan area, known as Banjar-Bakula, consists of the cities of Banjarmasin and Banjarbaru, and the regencies of Banjar, Barito Kuala and Tanah Laut in South Kalimantan. This metropolitan area covers an area of 3,404.46 square km, and at the 2010 census has a population of 1,924,427. Climate. Under the Köppen climate classification, Banjarmasin features a tropical savanna climate. Temperatures are relatively constant throughout the year, averaging about 27 degrees Celsius, and the city has no real dry season. However, Banjarmasin has noticeably wetter and drier times of the year. November through May forms the wettest part of the year with monthly precipitation of 200 mm or more per month. June through October is drier with monthly precipitation of about 120 mm per month. Banjarmasin on average sees just under 2,600 mm of rain per year. Places of interest: the Sabil-ul-Mutadeen Mosque, located along the Martapura riverfront, is a major landmark in the city. Completely built in 1979, the mosque accommodates thousands of worshippers on Friday prayers. A state university is also located in the town. A floating marketplace, where buyers and sellers meet each other using boats, is located on the western outskirts of town. It is a traditional market and is considered one of city's identity mark for years. Banjarmasin has long been renowned as a center for gem trading, particularly rare diamonds and rubies. An informal network with international connections exists, which also supports the large domestic Indonesian trade in rare diamonds. Banjar's diamonds are especially known for their exquisite brilliance. In recent times, however, many of Indonesia's large diamond stones have been traded out of the country. Culinary: a local dish is soto Banjar, a soup served with lime. Another notable local dish is ketupat kandangan, a ketupat dish with coconut milk soup. Sport: the city's professional football club called Barito Putra